Thursday night. Easter weekend is almost upon us. And man, oh man, if Jesus comes back and sees what's going on, we are in deep trouble. We are in... I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm not sensing a lot of Easter spirit this year. You know how you take your kid to the mall and get a picture with the Easter bunny? People have been posting videos of very lonely-looking bunnies just sitting around with no children in their laps, no kids in line, no friends, no baby chicks, no fun, no carrots, not even a Wetzel's pretzel, just a big basket of Easter sad. I mean, get those rabbits some jelly beans and Wellbutrin, will you? This is, you know, Easter's probably I guess maybe Christmas Eve. Easter's the biggest church day of the year for Christians. I was an altar boy for years when I was a kid. The priest would go around with the holy water and he would lightly sprinkle the congregation. You remember this, Guillermo?
Yes.
You would just get maybe a little droplet sometimes. Sometimes you get nothing. But this is how they do it in the Philippines. You can see the priest who's coming down the aisle here. Some side of kind of, I don't know, the kind of thing you kill weeds with, some kind of squirt stick. It's like a wet T-shirt contest in the church. But it's fun, though, because everyone gets to find out what it's like to be a cabbage at the grocery store. This is good, too. This is courtesy of our extended ABC family at 16 ABC in Jackson, Mississippi, where Chief Meteorologist David Hartman got a visit from a friend.
And as we head towards Easter weekend, high temperatures are going to get into the upper 80s. Looks fantastic to Saturday. I still do have concerns about Easter Sunday and some showers coming in.
David, I think you have bigger concerns than that. You got the Keister bunny behind you, and he's looking to mate. For the first time since 2014, Easter and 420 will land on the same day this year, which is going to lead to some very long and confusing egg hunts. Where did I hide those? I don't know. The next time Easter will fall on 420 is 2087, so enjoy this one. Get into those Peeps. We got more Peeps. There are a lot of Peeps products then now. This year they have Peeps Ices. They've got Peeps flavored milk. The Peeps at Peeps even teamed up with Milk-Bone to make Peeps flavored dog biscuits. But shout out, if you're buying those for your dog, do you really even believe in God? You know at least one stoned dude in the pet aisle at Target is gonna see that and just devour the bucket, right? A lot of families are dialing the festivities back this year due to the high cost of eggs. Egg prices are still very high, which has led to an outpouring of tips on the local news for other stuff you can color instead.
A dozen eggs are going for more than $6, according to the national average. You might have seen the social trends: plastic egg decorating and dyeing marshmallows and potatoes. All it takes is a little food dye you probably have in the back of your pantry from last year and egg-shaped potatoes. Both options are a fraction of the cost of a dozen eggs.
Now, hold on a second, and there's something I have to say about this because, listen, Jesus did not come back from the dead for potatoes or marshmallows. He came back for boiled eggs, okay? No eggs, no resurrection. That's the deal. That is the covenant we made with the Lord, and we're gonna stick to it. Is anyone else tired of all the winning yet? Having to dye potatoes because we can't afford eggs is the reason our grandparents left the old country. You know what you want? You know what you can do if you can't buy eggs? Here's a suggestion. It's a good suggestion. Just tell your kids you hid the eggs really, really well this year. You don't find any, it's on them. Or dye a sack of onions or something. The prices that Donald Trump promised to bring down on day one are still going up. You know the store Dollar Tree, where everything cost $1? Because of inflation, Dollar Tree had to raise their prices to $1.25. And now, because of these big, beautiful tariffs, they're reportedly planning to raise prices again, which is a problem because the store is called Dollar Tree. And so now they've even had to make adjustments to their commercials.
Tariffs are here, and prices are heading up, up, up. But great savings are here to stay at $2 Tree, formerly Dollar Tree. Yes, with Trump's tariffs pushing prices sky high, there's no better place than $4 Tree to stretch your shrinking shopping dollar. And with Trumpflation set to explode, $8 Tree offers great selection at a price you can maybe still afford. So come on down and shop with us at make that $20 tree. And thanks, Mr. President. You really hit it out of the park on this one. $50 tree. Please, help us.
We'll help. We'll help. All right. I guess it's back to shoplifting for me. And then we have the Easter dummy, Donald Trump, who, don't worry, is making lots of money, and he's spending money, too, specifically our money. President Trump has been doing an extreme makeover of the White House. Everything's gold now. Look at this room. It's all gold. The press secretary called it the golden office for the golden age, which is quite a spin. And for such an anti-DEI kind of guy, you wouldn't think he'd have the same taste as Liberace, but he does. He has reportedly been redecorating with help from his, quote, gold guy, which I don't know what kind of a person has a gold guy. I don't know who, maybe we elected Adam Sandler from Uncut Gems. Trump's gold guy is a cabinet maker named John Eichhardt. He lives in South Florida, and he's worked on similar projects for Trump down there. He's the one who child-proofed the outlets at Mar-a-Lago when Eric wouldn't stop sticking forks into them. We scoured the internet. This is the only image of John Eichhardt we could find. It appears to be him on maybe a vinyl recliner, taking a very poorly framed selfie. Just from that photo alone, I could definitely see him working for Trump. Trump found him after he worked on some other high-profile projects. He worked on Kim Jong-un's War Museum, Saddam Hussein's arsenal, Gaddafi's couch. He worked at the Cheesecake Factory in Boca Raton. And he did famously, Flavor Flav's teeth are his. You think, this is a good question. Do you think Donald Trump understands that the story of King Midas is a cautionary tale? It's like everything turned into gold. This sounds fantastic. Well, oh no, but then he touched his wife and kids and they turned into gold also. He's like, even better. Trump got a visit from the Prime Minister of Italy today. He had them bring in lunch from the Olive Garden to make her feel at home. Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni flew in to try to talk some sense into him on behalf of the EU. They had a joint press conference, as Trump likes to do with other world leaders, where he turned the focus to immigration and showed off his vast knowledge of other lands.
You know, they released jails, Georgia, from all over the world and released them, not just South America, all over the world, the Congo and Africa. Many, many people come from the Congo. I don't know what that is, but they came from the Congo.
You know, Congo, you know, like, come on, shake your body, baby. Do that Congo, you know? No? No? Congo number 5? When is someone gonna show that man a map? This White House is running like a well-soiled machine. Remember when the FBI announced that their agents were working around the clock to release those unredacted Jeffrey Epstein files? The first set of Jeffrey Epstein files that were unredacted were redacted. So then they said they had agents pulling all-nighters. They were told they're working uninterrupted to make this their #1 priority. Well, that was like 3 weeks ago, and we still haven't seen anything. Trump, as you know, was a good pal of Jeffrey Epstein's, and so he was likely not thrilled to be asked about him during an interview with Fox Noticias en Español.
Sé que Judicial Watch está demandando para obtener acceso a los archivos relacionados con, por ejemplo, Jeffrey Epstein.
You'll be surprised to learn he took an El Paso on answering that question. He pleaded the Cinco. We are also still waiting for Trump to declassify those UFO files he promised he would release months ago. But we did get some pretty remarkable news from astronomers at the University of Cambridge who have located a planet which they believe may be showing signs of life. The planet, they're calling it K2-18b. They named it after one of Elon Musk's kids. But they've done repeated analysis of the atmosphere, and they suggest that an abundance of a molecule that on Earth has only one known source, which is living organisms such as marine algae, also known as sea scum, is there. So we may have found a new home for Ted Cruz. That's the good news. And it's actually not far from us in astronomical terms. It's only 120 light years away. So off you go, Elon and Jeff. I mean, time to climb into those space dildos and boldly go away. Don't worry about us. We'll find a way to buy spatulas and cars that make fart noises without you. Godspeed. The way things are going, the United States has a better chance of getting visited by aliens than Canadians. According to the U.S. International Trade Administration, international tourism was down 12% last month, and no country is more displeased than our neighbors to the north. Some of them are even starting to take their frustrations out on each other.
Hey, you wanna where you wanna go? You wanna go, mother? No, yeah. Monday night. Go. You're gonna hit me. You're gonna hit me. Go ahead. You get one shot and then watch what happens. Seriously, buddy. Do it. It's Monday night. Go. If you're in a rush where you gotta pee. You hit up our don't you push me. You pushed me first. You got one back. You got one back. Oh, you wanna push me? Come on, man. Bring it on. Bring it on, buddy.
You can step in, Justin. You can. Justin.
Maybe they are the 51st state. That seemed very American to me. Quick, how many Canadians do we have in our audience tonight? All right, we're gonna need more handcuffs, Guillermo.
Okay, all right. I'll get them right now.
You know, between the tariffs and this nonsense about becoming a state, Canadians have really bonded, and they have a common enemy now, and it happens to be us. All this stuff about Canadians being polite and nice, saying sorry and all that, that's gone. And with that said, it's time for our first ever Angry Canadian of the Night.
Well, howdy. You know, every day I get questioned as to what my thoughts are on Canada becoming the 51st state of the United States of America. My kin were here before this country got started, and every generation they've been here, they gave their blood, sweat, and tears so that the generations coming after them could have a better place than they had. And now, because of a bunch of inept and corrupt politicians, I got the arrogance of the U.S. president telling me that there's a monetary value to my sovereignty. Mind your own business, Donald. Square up your own country and leave mine the alone.
Look at what he has done to these people. You know, they say every time a Canadian gets mad, a moose gets its antlers. But we happen to have a lot of viewers in Canada, a lot, and I know you're frustrated, and what I would like to do is give you an outlet to vent. So if you are a Canadian who would like to share your consternation, record yourself sharing it like that man did and upload it on the social media platform of your choosing, except for X. We don't use that, with the hashtag #PuckOff. That way we can find it, and if you're angry enough, we will put you on the show. Maybe this will help to make our relationship great again. You understand this, Guillermo?
Yes, I do. You
know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand, yeah.
And if this goes well, maybe we can do Mexico next.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 2 weeks.
All right, one more thing. It is Thursday night, which means it's time to bleep and blur the big TV moments of the week, whether they need it or not. It's time for This Week in Unnecessary Censorship.
You're in San Diego. Did you feel it?
Yeah, I felt like a giant my ass a couple of times. No damage, but my cock flew around the room quite a bit.
Katy Perry, Gayle King, and 4 others off in a Blue Origin rocket.
Now, Gayle King, you are officially an ass. How do you feel?
I still can't accept that word.
And as J.D. Vance a national championship football trophy under the watchful eye of Donald Trump.
You know, Peter, I appreciate it.
Oh,
bird just on my head!
But Joe's literally got in his mouth.
Tell me what they did.
Emotional distress, him trying to come in my and he knows I got rice. He can't come in my
So here's a question for you. Are you being quietly
I hope not. Now, I will say, Lawrence, here at Fox News, we never stop our cops. A lot of Americans did, but we did not.
Right.
We love them.
That's what the legislation is about. It's about dick. Dick.
Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right, yeah. That's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.